Good morning. My name's Philippa Davis, for those of you that don't know me, and this is our first video from @PhilippaRSam. Our new Twitter account has moved over from @PhilippaWriter, and I'm delighted to finally be able to launch something we've talked about for a while, and it is our final promise from the first leg of the journey with Dancing in the Wings. Dancing in the Wings is the play that I wrote based on the story of the loss of our daughter Sam, who was born asleep in January 2012. And as part of this, we made a promise to two organisations, SANS UK and Hope House T Gobaith Children's Hospices, to help support and raise money for the amazing work that they do. When we developed Dancing in the Wings as a stage production, we were very kindly donated a sofa for the set of the play by Westbridge Furniture, who are based down in Greenfield in North Wales near Deeside. And we requested donation for parts of the set so that at the end of the run, which was due to be Chester but had to be cancelled due to coronavirus, we would auction off or raffle off the sofa in order to raise money for Hope House and for SANS. So for those of you who don't know these two organisations, SANS is the leading stillbirth and neonatal death charity in the UK, and SANS provides bereavement support both nationally and regionally via a number of fantastic different projects, and they also work with research. They also produce research and do an awful lot of fantastic work to try and reduce the number of stillbirths within the UK and internationally through the research that they do. Hope House is a smaller organisation, but Hope House T Gobaith are very, very precious and important to me, because after spending 3 years trying to gain specialist support to help me cope with the loss of Sam and the 4 other babies that I lost as well, I finally was signposted to Hope House, who are a fantastic organisation. They are children's hospices, and they provide support to young people and their families in Shropshire, Cheshire and Mid and North Wales. And they provided me with a fantastic counsellor who supported me for nearly 3 years on and off, with support to try and help me, I suppose, function, come back into the human race, cope with what had happened. And without that support, I wouldn't be here as I am now, and I don't doubt that. With a diagnosis of PTSD, anxiety, depression, after everything we went through, it was so important for me in the end to get the right support, and Hope House were able to provide that, and I will be ever grateful to Hope House for the support they gave me. So I wanted to give back to Hope House, and also to support SANS, and I think there is no better time than currently to provide as much support as we can. It's been so difficult, as everybody knows, with charities during this period. We've gone through this really awful and difficult period with COVID-19. Charities have really struggled with their funding, because a lot of their funding comes from fundraising events that take place throughout the year that, as a result of COVID, have had to be cancelled. So I'm delighted at this stage that we can now carry out our final promise to them on the first leg of this journey with Dancing in the Wings. And I say first leg because it's only just the beginning. With the development of the organisation, that we're heading towards charity status. We will be using Dancing in the Wings. Dancing in the Wings will be seen again. I can't say too much at the moment, but as things progress, I will let you know what's happening with that. But with this particular project, we've decided that we will be raffling off the sofa that we used on the set. And what we plan to do is, this is the launch for that raffle. Raffle tickets will be available online through the link that you will see on this tweet and the tweets that I send out over the next week. And our aim is to we need to sell 500 tickets. Each ticket will be £5. And not only do we have the sofa to raffle off, which is worth around £700, which is fantastic. We also have pre-ordered our wonderful forthcoming patron, Neville Southall, legendary footballer and incredible advocate for mental health. We have pre-ordered 5 copies of his book, and Nev will be signing those. So once they're released in September, we will be sending them out to winners of the raffle. So the first place raffle prize will be the sofa and a copy of Nev's book, and then we will have another 4 copies of the book that we can then send out to you as it's released. So really lovely prizes and really worthy causes. It is so important, and I can't stress enough how important it is that people who go through, parents and families who go through the loss of a baby as a result of miscarriage, stillbirth, neonatal death, the support that is required for them is so essential, because the effects of baby loss are things that people don't want to talk about, but they are so significant in so many ways, and they change life, and it is so hard, and the associated mental health problems are so significant. So it is vital that people get support, that there is support available. And as I said, it is such a difficult time for these charities at the moment. So let's sell these 500 tickets. Let's give them as much support as we possibly can to help raise awareness of baby loss. So without further ado, I would like to launch this raffle, and please do buy a ticket. And even if you don't need a sofa, maybe you know somebody who does, and even if you just want to support and don't need the sofa, it may be that you want to donate the sofa to a family who does need a sofa. There are lots of different ways with this, but please do buy a ticket, just £5 per ticket, purchased online from the link within this tweet. And thank you so much for your ongoing support. And good luck. We will be drawing the raffle on Friday the 19th of June, and we must sell these 500 tickets in the meantime. So thank you so much, and take care.